A Niger Delta activist has challenged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to back him to end the insecurity to lives and property plaguing the country, particularly the north. Throwing the challenge in Abuja last Saturday, President and founder of the Foundation for Peace and Non-Violence in Nigeria, Mr. Onengiya Erekosima, advised the federal government to adopt non-violent approach to tackling insecurity in the country. Mr. Erekosima warned that if the insecurity was not tackled urgently, Nigeria ran the risk of falling into a guerrilla warfare situation. The challenge came in the wake of the frightening upsurge of kidnappings, displacement of villages, banditry and other forms of insecurity ravaging the country. Erekosima, a veteran of the peace-building model of citizen engagement, through the challenge at the 15th anniversary of the foundation, held on Saturday, 27 January 2024, at the Silverbird Galleria in Abuja, with the theme, Remaking Nigeria Through Non-Violence. Known as one of the brains behind the amnesty program in the Niger Delta region, Erekosima told the True Vision online television crew that if non-violence approach could successfully end militancy in the Niger Delta, such steps should be employed to end insecurity in the country.
Comparing Niger Delta and the North, it is 10 times easier to solve the problem in the North than that of the Niger Delta. And because we have called it all sorts of names, it is being hijacked. People are hijacking it in the North, making gains out of it, like it happened in the Niger Delta. So, resource control, this is that. The Northerners, as I have known, with their unique nature of brotherliness, I am saying when you introduce to them and tell them, this evil is destroying us, you will end it faster in the North than you did in the Niger Delta.
He was unequivocal in his claim that it was much easier to stop insecurity in the northern part of the country than it was in the Niger Delta. Fingering the absence of political will and the duplicity of some critical stakeholders for the prolonged insecurity crisis in Nigeria, he rested his confidence for a solution on President Tinubu's track record as the foremost reporter of similar peace-building efforts in the past. Erekosima then dropped a bombshell when he asked President Tinubu to abolish the security vote and focus more on peace building. To him, the greatest evil we have in the government as of today is the security vote that some people don't want to let go of.
This is the way forward, but no one listens. I don't know what they are benefiting from the security vote, but the greatest evil we have in the government is this security vote that they don't want to let go. I am begging most especially Mr. President. He has nothing to lose now to listen to the voice of non-violence.
He, however, maintained that it is better if there is no security vote and citizens sleep with their two eyes closed and happier. In exclusive interviews with True Vision online television, echoing Erekosima's view, some of the guests at the occasion that attracted Nigerians from the 6 geopolitical zones of the country urged President Bola Tinubu to take advantage of Erekosima's experience to put an end to insecurity in Nigeria.
From the way he speaks and from his ideas, I think I'm very, very confident about him, and I believe in most of the things that he is saying concerning his desire to bring about peace and unity in the country. He did mention that even before President Tinubu became the president of Nigeria, that he had earlier assisted him to work for the well-being of the militants so that they can be rehabilitated. So if he can actually do so well when he was not a president, I think this is the right time for President Tinubu to support him so that they can work together and bring the more desired peace in the country.
Things is not moving. Nobody can travel from here to Nasarawa or Kefi. Everybody is in fear. Look at Abuja. Abuja now is almost a mess up. With your people, then call themselves any name, but we don't know, but it's unfortunate. We can't continue like this. We thank the President of this peace and this thing for the speech you have today. If government can support the young man, we'll go far.
Corruption is the mother of all the problems we have in this country, be it insecurity, be it tribal problems, whether it is that of religion. The basis of all this, the bone of contention is corruption, which emanates or is centered on the resource, the greed to grab the resources of this country by a few people. So these are insecurity and all those things. These are consequences or fallouts from the issue of corruption. You deal with the corruption, all these other issues will fall out.
Ironically, in what looks like a reenactment of the dead devilry of bandits who incessantly raided villages of President Buhari's home state of Katsina while he was in power, less than 48 hours after Erekosima's challenge, gunmen suspected to be kidnappers struck in Ekiti State, southwest Nigeria and neighboring states to Osun, President Tinubu's home state, killing 2 traditional rulers. The victims, the Eson of Eleson Ekiti, Oba David Babatunde Ogunsakin, and the Alara of Ara Ekiti, Oba Adebayo Fatoba, both of Ikole Ekiti local government area of the state, were said to be returning from a security meeting in Irele Ekiti when the gunmen struck. A third traditional ruler, the Onimojo of Imojo Ekiti, Oba Olatunde Samuel Olushola, from Oye local government area of the state, who was said to be driving the vehicle in which they were traveling, escaped. About a month earlier, precisely on December 26, 2023, the nation was thrown into anguish following reports that gunmen had kidnapped one Alhaji Mansu Al-Kadriya and his 6 children in the Buhari local council area of Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital territory. Though they were later released, it did not come without the tragic loss of one of his daughters, who was killed by their abductors. Later reports indicate that some of the kidnappers have been arrested by the police. Will President Tinubu take up Erekosima's challenge? What is your view on this? Let us have your feedback. Comment, share, subscribe. True Vision Online Television, committed to democratizing the media space.